Tributes continue to pour in for the rapper AKA and his friend Tebello Tibz Motsoane, who was gunned down outside that restaurant on Friday night. Our reporter Tumaole Mohlaoli is outside AKA's home in Joburg. Friends and industry colleagues are paying their respects. Tumaole, good afternoon to you. What's happened there?
Very good afternoon, Stephen. Well, there's been a flurry of activity, certainly just after the hour of noon, 12 p.m., whereby close family and friends have been making their way into this complex behind me here in Bryanston, which is the home of the deceased AKA. And, of course, people have been coming in to give their condolences. And of note that I spotted, certainly, were the parents of another deceased rapper that would be, of course, Ricardo Mercado, who was also one of the most high-profile rapper personalities. And we have been trying, certainly, but not succeeding in trying to get some comments, and as we try to approach people, many have just been gently waving us away, signaling certainly that this is not the time for them to speak, or they would not be comfortable. But you could see by their demeanor and certainly some of the facial expressions that people are, of course, quite concerned, or rather quite moved, and are in the process of grieving. There was earlier a minivan that left here, luxurious minivan with tinted windows. I am told reliably that was the late AKA's father, who had come to the property to try and get an update. As I look behind me right now, there seems to be some movement behind the gates there. Let me step out of shot and see perhaps if we could see who's coming up. We see a lady there coming up to the gate. This seems to be, I stand to be corrected, but Ayanda MVP. Let me see if I can try and convince Ayanda to give us a word in edgewise as she tries to navigate traffic. Ayanda, can we get a word in with you perhaps? I know it's difficult at this particular moment.
I can't speak at the moment, sorry.
You can't speak at the moment?
No, thank you.
All right. Well, Ayanda certainly politely saying that she can't speak at the moment. We try to get some comment, but we will give, of course, the mourners space if they are unwilling or unable to speak to us, just to give them that space to grieve as they are processing still what happened at the weekend there in KZN. And of course the family has also asked for space, and which we will respect that. But we will continue to give you those updates, Stephen, about what is happening, who's coming in, and those who are able to or willing to, we will also give you their comments. We see that, again, two gentlemen walking in there carrying wreaths of flowers. That has been the norm throughout the day as people have been coming in, and you can certainly tell by their demeanor as well that they are coming to pay their respects. Security has been very tight. People who come in are verified in some way. They have to announce themselves. The security guard that you see in question there then approaches the family, and people have been given the go-ahead. Certainly no one has been turned away who has come to offer their respects. So as, of course, that develops, we will be able to give you some kind of response, if indeed one is offered to us, either through the late AKA's management or through family. Stephen.
Tumaole Mohlaoli, thank you very much indeed. Do appreciate it. And of course, still that story developing after what happened at the weekend.